Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. And in this one, we continue on our playoff run for more than likely our final season. We will see if it happens, or we'll see what happens, I should say. But just wanted to clarify really quickly, I am sorry about the long wait that you guys had to go through. It really did pain me to take a break for so long. Now I'm off of school right now for spring break. I go back Monday. But yeah, it has been kind of rough for me. I've been kind of really sick, and it's not been good. My voice is much better now. I recorded the Houston video like 2 or 3 days ago, and I just didn't have time to record the other one. And I always like uploading both of them together, so that's why I didn't upload the Houston video. Maybe I should have just to let you guys know that I was alive. But anyways, yeah, that's that. And to be honest, I don't remember who we even played in the first round. It's been so long. Let's see, who was it? It was Dallas who we swept in the first round. All right, yeah. It's coming back now. I was thinking it was Dallas or Chicago, but I did forget. Yeah, I remember now that it was Dallas. Okay, so let's just update you guys with our team really quickly. This is what it will look like starting the lineup, defensive lineup, and then goalies if you guys really want to see that. I mean, that's that. There's not really much to show you guys. So we obviously swept in the first round, like I said. I almost said slept. I meant to say swept. But yeah, let's go check out this St. Louis team and see how good they are. So on the top line, Philip Forsberg. Pretty damn good, of course. He's got 5 points in. How many games did they play? It was either 5 or 6, I think. Let's go see. And then AJ Piper on that second line. He doesn't seem to be the most fantastic first-line center, but he's getting it done. He has 6 points in 6 games. He is a point-per-game player. And then Andrei Svechnikov, who I obviously created, never really got... Well, I mean, he got good in the game, obviously, but his offensive awareness really didn't get much better. His defensive stats didn't get much better, and his shooting just never got better at all, which is ridiculous to me, but okay. Yeah, I do remember he was drafted by Washington in this, too. Wow, damn. Yeah, all right, well, checking out the second line, we have Gabriel Landeskog with Mark Jankowski and Vladimir Tarasenko, 37 years old now. Holy frig. Unreal. Checking the third line, Pavel Zharkov with Dave Leddy, a low elite 20-year-old, 85 overall. Wow, okay, he's pretty good. How did he do in his rookie season? 41 points is not bad by any means, especially not as a grinder. Interesting. Checking the third line right wing, Damian Gabranson. Pretty good third liner, if you ask me. Then on the fourth line, Russ Gentil with Philip Hedel, I believe it is pronounced, and Henrik Persson. Of course, Henrik Persson is here. Checking defense, let's see, we've got Keith Betts with Brandon Carlo, and on the second pair, Jakob Zboril with Louis Fournier. I'm going to go with Fournier. Nah, it's probably Fournier. And then Jeff Chiarelli with Pat Boyle. So not a phenomenal defensive core. Not a lot of points coming from that back end either. Combined of 5, I think it was. So yeah, it's not very good. Let's go check the goalies. Andrei Vasilevsky is the goalie with a 945 save percentage, and he has gotten a shutout throughout this round so far as well. So pretty damn good from them. Then they have Stephen Hines scratched with Matthias Janmark scratched. So overall, I would say St. Louis is a pretty damn solid team. Center depth, maybe not as great as it definitely could be, but I mean, it's still really good. So that's that. Let's go and check out, see how we do. Brandon McKenzie leads the team in points as we start game 1 of round 2. Let's go. Period number 1. Let's see how it goes. All right, not the way I would have liked to start. Mark Jankowski with the lone goal in the first 20 minutes of the series. And, yeah, St. Louis up 1-0 heading into the second. Although we're out shooting them 11-6. That is most definitely a check mark in the period column for St. Louis. They have 6 shots and are winning right now. Yeah, it's kind of rough. and they're getting outshot by almost double, so yeah. Anyways, second period now, and it is 2-0. Vladimir Tarasenko early in the second period made it 2-0, and so far through 40 minutes of play, we have yet to solve Andrei Vasilevsky. Shots, we are still leading 22-17 in favor of us, but not good. Let's resume the sim. We will see how we do in the third period. A power play for St. Louis, which we killed off. Very good. Now in the last half of the third, we're still out shooting them, but again, yet to solve Andrei Vasilevsky. We have a power play opportunity, but unable to. What's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to say something fancy, but it just wasn't coming out. We had 38 shots, and Vasilevsky didn't let a single one by him. Sick. That is a great start. It's funny, I was thinking in my head, Vasilevsky has gotten a shutout. That means he could most definitely get more, and yeah, there he is getting more. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So, yeah, there's our first loss of the playoff. It took, It took it took 5 games, my bad. Anyways, let's get into game number 2. Oh my god. Again, obviously on home ice. Let's go. First period of game 2. Alright, we finally got a goal. We actually opened up the scoring as well. Cedric Franzen on that second line with the first goal of the series, and Gabe Landeskog with the tying goal. Well, the first goal of the series for us, at least. And then the tying goal goes to Gabriel Landeskog. So 1-1 after 1. Shots are 15-11 in favor of us. I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm going to try and stop it. There are no promises. All right, let's go. Second period now. All right, great. That is not good. 3 goals in the second period for St. Louis, and for the first time in the series, at the end of a period, we are getting outshot. So Landeskog with 2 goals in a row, second for him, and then Forsberg, and then Betts. I don't remember Betts' first name. Is it Keith? Maybe. Sure. Yeah. 4-2 for St. Louis now as we head to the third. Scheifele obviously got that 1 goal for us. It was a late one, but it puts us in a better position of what we would have been if we had gone down if we had went into this period behind 3 goals instead of 2. So shots are 24-20 in favor of St. Louis. Let's start the third. We will slow sim it again, of course. 17 minutes to go, but Forsberg with his second of the game. Power play for St. Louis, which they were unable to convert on. Gustafsson is not doing too great right now. Our team is also not doing too great right now. And 2 minutes remaining, and Jakub Vrana with 39 seconds left gets us within 2, but it is absolutely way too late. And yeah. Okay. Gabe Landeskog, the first start, deservedly so. I forgot to check what the shots were, so my bad about that. But we now head to St. Louis, down 2-0 in the series. So that should be interesting. It should be an interesting series for sure now. Do I want to make line changes? I don't think so. I think it's too early. Although, to be fair, we've only scored 3 goals, and Gustafsson is still doing great. I mean, obviously, Game 1 wasn't really his fault. Game 2, maybe you could say, definitely was a little bit more his fault. But again, our offense hasn't been there in either game. It took us over 59 minutes to score 2 goals. It took us it took us almost 120 minutes to score 3 goals. It's just not been good from Winnipeg right now. So if our offense can start to click, then we most definitely can get some wins here, which we do need to string up together now. So yeah, let's see if we can do that now in St. Louis. First period of Game 3. Like I said, in St. Louis. Let's see how it goes. First period. All right, we got both goals. Rick Dixon and Nikita Kucherov, I believe it was Rick, scores the goals, and we're up 2-0 heading into the second period. Kucherov with a late goal in the first, so that really helps us out, brings us even more momentum. Shots were 13-5 in favor of us, so basically zero shot. No, not basically zero, but basically only a couple shots for St. Louis, so that is good. Very happy about that. Like I said, 2-0 in favor of Winnipeg. Let's now sim to the second period, continue the offense. Please do not let up 2 goals, and do not let them get the lead and or tie. Second period, and nice. We add to the lead. Jakub Vrana with the third goal of the game, all 3 to us, the Winnipeg Jets. And shots are 24-12 right now in favor of us as well. So I've noticed that St. Louis is quite the team who gets outshot. Power play for us, unfortunately, weren't able to get another one, although a 3-goal cushion is a pretty good one. Now 4-goal cushion. Jakub Vrana with his second of the game. We have another power play opportunity again. Unable to succeed with said power play, though. Shots still 4-0. The goals were 4-0, and game number 3 goes to Winnipeg. Josh Martin with 3 assists, Vrana with 2 goals, and then Gustafsson with a 21-save shutout. Now, I mean, it's not a huge shutout. Not a lot of shots were thrown at him, but that's still good. As Manitoba is currently 1 game away from moving on to the second round, which I just noticed, and I think they will. Moving on to the third round, my bad, the Western Conference Finals. I don't know, I just saw a morale boost there, so maybe they didn't. I don't know, though. Anyways, time for game number 4. Can we continue the offense that we had from the last game? Let's see, first period in St. Louis. All right, we do. Isaac Leopold, our captain, our future captain. Is he captain right now? Yeah, he is captain right now, I believe. Gets the only goal of the first, and we are winning 1-0 heading into the second period. Shots were 7-4 in favor of us, which is nice, but just in general, not a lot of shots in that period. A combined 11 from both sides. Really is not a lot of action by the looks of this game so far, but anything can happen. Second period now. I pressed A. There we go. It just took a second. Cody Franzen with the goal, and then Brandon McKenzie with a goal of his own, both coming in the last 6.5 minutes of the second period, and we are now up 3-0. Shots are 20-13, and I think Winnipeg has finally decided to show up to this playoff series. Maybe they're only going to show up in St. Louis, though, which would be bad for us, because that would mean Game 7, St. Louis would more than likely win. That's if we were to go Game 7 at least. Enough rambling. Good second period. We're out shooting them. We're outscoring them. Gustafsson hasn't let in a goal in like the last 5 periods currently, so hopefully he can keep that up as well. Now time for the third. Let's see how it goes. A 3-goal cushion, like I said in the last game, is a nice one, but another 4-game cushion. We have another power play. Was that on the power play? I think it might have been. Philip Forsberg finally scores for St. Louis. It took about 108 minutes for them to get a goal over or by Sven Gustafsson, but a 4-1 win in favor of us. Gustafsson, again, just really didn't get too challenged in that game. Brandon McKenzie with the first star for some reason. I don't know why, but okay. So 6 wins on both sides now, and we head to Game 5, now a best-of-3. And yes, we did move on in the second round with Manitoba. Wow, Manitoba's looking really good. 7-1 record. Yeah, that is good. So yeah, like I was saying, we're now down to basically a best-of-3 against St. Louis. Let's start that best-of-3 on home ice. We need to get a win here. Keep the momentum going, keep the offense going, keep the goaltending going, and we could be in for a good end of this series. Let's see, first period of game number 5, but now in Winnipeg. Let's go. Come on. And again, Home ice teams have just not done good. Gabranson scores the only goal of the period in favor of St. Louis. Shots are 11-4 in favor of us. Why is this happening? Why are the goalies just playing out of their mind when they are away from home? I don't get it. Second period, though. Let's go. Come on. It's 2-0. Jean D with 53 seconds left. That's kind of a ball breaker. A 2-goal lead is much harder to circum than a 1-goal lead, and less than a minute to go in a period to give them that 2-goal lead. That really sucks. Yeah, 2-0 in favor of St. Louis as we head to the third period. Not getting outshot, we are outshooting them. 19-12. We will slow sim the period. We need a goal early, maybe on the power play opportunity, which we just had but failed to succeed with. St. Louis was also unable to score on their power play chances, on both of them, as a matter of fact. 5 minutes remaining, and we still have yet to score a goal. And a 33 save shutout for Andrei Vasilevsky in game number 5. We're now down 3-2 in the series. All right, not a fun time. I'm not gonna lie, not a fun time. Let's go see the point leader right now. Who is it? It is. Is it still Brandon McKenzie? It is. He's not doing near as good as he did in the last round, though. He's only gotten 2 points in 5 games so far. Well, one of them was a goal, though, but yeah, that's just not very good. Vegas leads 3-2 against Arizona, and both Eastern Conference teams are finished. Philly and Philly and the Lightning, Philly and Tampa got eliminated. The Islanders and the Panthers will face off in the Eastern Conference Final. All right, so Vegas, Arizona, Winnipeg, St. Louis, who will be in the Western Conference Final? Let's see. Will St. Louis eliminate your Winnipeg Jets in this round? Hopefully not. Let's go. First period of game number 6. Come on, we need a good one, boys. Not bad. Philip Forsberg with the opening goal, and then Nikita Kucherov with the second goal of the period and of the game. We're actually getting outshot by St. Louis as well. St. Louis outshooting us 12-8. The shots are sort of even, somewhat even. The game is pretty even, though. Both far shots that probably shouldn't have gone in, but they did. Anyways, let's go. Second period now. Come on, boys. Keep up the offense that we had in games 3 and 4, like when we were playing on their ice. Let's go. Second period now. Okay, not great. Kucherov with 7 seconds left gets us his second goal of the game, and it brings us within 1 goal heading into the third period. But Landeskog and Jankowski with 2 goals from St. Louis. Yeah, I mean, that's a great response from Kucherov. Don't get me wrong. That's a great response on his former goalie in Andrei Vasilevsky. Yeah, but 7 seconds left. I can't get too down on ourselves or on me or on us or whatever. We still have a full 20 minutes of play to go. Let's get it happening. Shots are 24-19 in favor of St. Louis. We will slow sim the third. We need a tying goal. Will it happen? Power play for St. Louis. Unable to convert. Another one for them. Now we have a power play, please. And we are unable to convert as well. They have another power play. And Landeskog probably just got the dagger. That'll be it for your Winnipeg Jets in this series. Yeah, Landeskog was our kryptonite in that series. Landeskog played absolutely out of his mind. He had 2 for sure, maybe 3 3-point games. So that really sucks. I'm not going to lie. And Vegas and St. Louis will meet in the final. So that's unfortunate. Both NHL and AHL rounds are over. So we might as well finish off the season here with our AHL team playing the San Jose Barracuda. I believe it's San Jose, right? Anyways, we're just going to sim game by game. Game number 1, we win 8-1. Okay. Game number 2, scouting assignment, 1 second. Let me just hurry up and get rid of this. Defense for 2 weeks. There we go. We lose in overtime. Okay, so both teams with 8 wins. Excuse me, trying to fight off that burp. Didn't work out too well. Game number 3 now. We win. All right, not too bad. Game number 4. We lose, so another overtime loss from us. Series is 2-2 right now. Heading into the final 3 games. Game number 5, we win. All right. Game number 6, we lose, and we have a Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals of our AHL season, or of our Manitoba Moose, our affiliate team. Let's see how it goes. First period against the Barracudas. We're down 1-0. Antila scores for the Barracudas to make it 1-0. Getting outshot 8-5. I'm not going to focus on this too much, just so you guys know. Second period now. And we are up 2-1. Ernie and Davison with the goals. Let's sim the third period. And we will see if we will move on or if the Barracudas will move on. We had a power play opportunity, which we were unable to score on. But there's not much you can do about that. 2-1 is the score. Still 2-1. Couple minutes remaining. We have a power play with. We could have had the for sure win, but we didn't need it. 2 goals were the only goals that we needed, and we move on to the Calder Cup final. Not too bad. Who are we facing? The Providence Bruins. Is it just Providence Bruins, or is it Par Alfredson is injured, or is back from an injury? I don't know where he plays. I have no idea. Maybe for Datsuk? Sure. We're going to replace Datsuk for Alfredson. There we go. So Providence in the Calder Cup. We are going to just do this now because might as well. We lose game number 1. Game number 2, another scouting assignment. I'm sorry. Don't know where we should go. We're just going to go AHL forwards for 2 weeks. Sure. Providence, again, with another win. So they actually had home ice, or they have home ice through the series, and they won both games on home ice to start off the series. Then we won on home ice. Then we lose, and we're down 3-1. We are possibly going to be eliminated from the playoffs here. Hopefully not. Give me some glory game, please. First period of Game 5. Game 5. 0-0 after 20. Second period, we're down 1-0. And since we could be eliminated, we need to get a win to force a Game 6. We could get eliminated here, and we'll also lose not only in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but Davison with the goal, with the tying goal. We have a long power play, which not looking good, and we did not convert with. I'm just going to stop saying what I was saying. We head to overtime. Who will win in overtime? Let's see. Will we force Game 6, or will Providence win? Providence will win. Not what I wanted to see, unfortunately. Simon Boutin. Now, I just want to do that just to get that out of the way for you guys. Now, the only thing that is holding me back from finishing off this series right now is seeing who St. Louis won the cup. I was going to say who won the cup, but that's not at all what was holding me from ending this series. I want to see if Mark Scheifele is retiring or not. If he's not retiring, we will have one more season. Well, I guess until he retires, I guess. Well, good enough to play on the team. Let's see. Let's see if he's gonna retire. Minnesota with that draft lottery, nice. All right, let's see. View retired players. Is Scheifele gone? Kucherov and Huberdeau are gone, but Scheifele is not. Kucherov so close to point per game, 31 points close, or 31 points off point per game. Huberdeau, you could have stuck around. They both could have stuck around another year. Kucherov could have gotten probably 1,300 points, and Huberdeau could have gotten 1,000 points. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, well, Now, Scheifele didn't retire, which doesn't mean I'm for sure not going to end the series. Erik Karlsson also retiring on Arizona. Skinner retiring. Yeah. Doughty, Pietrangelo, Hedman, holy frig. Ekman Larson, we're basically losing we're losing a bunch of Swedes. We're losing Carlson, we're losing Johansson, we're losing, not Doughty, but not Pietrangelo, Hedman, Ekman Larson. Damn, 3 of the best Swedish defensemen are all going out to retirement. Goalies, who's going? Braden Holtby is the big one. Absolute beast. Over 1,000 games played. 565 wins is not bad by any means. But, yeah, I will come back with a for sure updated episode to see if we are ending the series or not. But if this is the end, goodbye, guys. Thank you for the support on the series. Like I said, I will let you know no matter what, whether we are ending it or not. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.